If you've ever wondered how some people look effortlessly stylish and you want to do the same, this video is for you because I'm going to be sharing how it's literally not about how expensive your clothes are, but about knowing the right styling rules. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 rules that fashion stylists use to make any outfit look put together, polished, and elevated. So if you're new to my channel or you're not caught up on all my videos, the theme of my channel this year is really styling over shopping and finding and elevating our personal style. So one of the style goals that I shared with you guys in my first video this year was to master styling techniques. And while there were a few styling techniques that I had in my head to try and that I even shared in that video, I was like, first I need to learn these styling techniques before I can even think about mastering them. So I asked ChatGPT to give me fashion rules that stylists use to enhance outfits. And it gave me 18 different rules, but today we're just gonna go over 10. So the 10 tips that I go over today are going to be so easy to implement without spending anything to add to your wardrobe. All you'll need to do is spend time practicing these techniques to implement them while you're getting dressed. And keep in mind that you don't have to follow all of these for your outfits to look put together, but maybe give them a try and see what works for you and your personal style. Before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any content as we find and elevate our personal style this year. So rule number 1 is going to be to follow the rule of thirds. So not sure if you guys have heard of the rule of thirds, but it's used in architecture and art. I personally was aware of the rule of thirds as it relates to photography, but it's apparently used in fashion as well. And when it comes to your outfits, basically the rule of thirds just help create a balanced and visually appealing silhouette. And y'all, when I first seen this, I was like, okay, sounds good, but like I had to do more research to really understand this. So basically it's just dividing your outfits in 1/3 on the top and 2/3 on the bottom, or vice versa, 2/3 on the top and 1/3 on the bottom. And of course, I'll show you guys some examples of this.
So as you can see in the first photo, tucking your shirt in gives you that top 1/3, and then the high-waisted pants elongates your legs and give you your bottom 2/3. The second photo is basically showing what it looks like to just have your outfit cut in halves. So when you leave a shirt just untucked and wear pants, you have halves instead of having the thirds by tucking your shirt in. And then the third picture, the top half is the 2/3 because you have like a bit of a longer blazer, and then you have your bottom 1/3 with those crop pants.
Okay, and rule number 2 is going to be highlight one statement piece. So I touched on this a little bit in my last video that I posted because of the week of outfits that I posted. Saturday was Statement Saturdays. So I talked about the importance of statement pieces. And I really think that is one of the easiest ways to elevate your outfits, because you just need literally one item that's a statement and the rest of your outfit can be understated. In my opinion, the easiest statement pieces to incorporate are accessories such as jewelry and bag. And if you live somewhere cold, coats. To me, there is nothing like seeing the girls in like a super simple outfit, even like a bodysuit and a really nice coat. I'm going to show you guys some examples of statement pieces and statement coats, of course, but Nasty Gal has really nice coats. And I talk about this all the time, how I just really dislike how I cannot go all in on like a winter look, on a coat look, because I live in Orlando, Florida, and it makes no sense for me to buy coats like that. But yeah, definitely jealous of the girls that can give a look just with their coat. Yeah, I just love how they use the winter to take advantage of making a statement through their coats.
Okay, I know we're moving into the spring, but since I mentioned the coats, I just had to show them. These are some coats from Nasty Gal. Like I said, they have such good coats, and if I live somewhere cold, a good coat would hate to see me come out, okay? But since we are going into the spring, a really easy way to elevate some spring outfits with statement pieces would be with accessories. So here I just have some bracelets and necklaces and earrings and bags that could be statement pieces for a simple spring look.
Okay, the next rule is going to be to balance proportions. So with this, I think this is kind of similar to the rule of thirds in that it just gives you an overall balanced look. But with this, just think if you have something tight on the top, wear something loose on the bottom, and if you have something loose on the top, go with something more fitted on the bottom. So if you're wearing, let's say, a fitted tube top, don't wear something that's fitted on the bottom. You want to go with like a more wide leg, more flowy bottom. And then if you are wearing a looser, more voluminous top, you want to wear more fitted bottoms.
And here are a few outfits that have good balance. So wearing a cropped top with high-waisted pants always is a nice balanced look. The second look is what I was saying about a fitted top and then more wide leg bottoms. And then the third look is a nice oversized blazer and then a more straight and skinny jean.
Rule number 4 is stick to a color palette. So for this rule, we want to stick to 2 to 3 colors for a overall cohesive look. So something that I've been trying lately is going with 3 colors. So adding a third color just, to me, makes it look a little more interesting. So instead of just doing like white and black, adding a color with that. So that color could be another neutral, so white, black, and beige with the shoes and the bag. Or you can add an actual color to give you a pop of color. But overall, sticking to that 2 to 3 color palette really makes your outfit look more chic.
So the 2 to 3 color rule is definitely my vibe because all of these outfits were on my Pinterest board and I just feel like they are all so chic, and like I was saying, adding a third color is always a good idea. So adding red to the black and white, but even if you wanted to keep it neutral, I also like the white, black, and brown look. And then just wearing just 2 colors is always going to be very chic, very cutesy, very put together.
Rule number 5 is going to be mix textures for dimension. So mixing textures gives your outfit depth and dimension, as well as add some contrast, which again just makes your outfit more visually appealing. And I think some good formulas for mixing textures are denim and suede, leather and like knitwear or wool, and also leather and silk.
And these are just a few outfits that showcase those mixed textures that I really think are good combinations. So the denim and suede, the leather with the sweater material, leather with silk, and then also suede with silk. I think adding those suede boots with that silk skirt is just super cute.
Rule number 6 is going to be to use accessories to elevate your outfit. So I'm actually taking a step back from buying clothes at the moment, and I'm really focusing on buying accessories. So jewelry, bag, belts, scarves, things like that. Because while with some outfits, you really don't need to do much with accessories, with other outfits, accessories could be the key to elevating the entire look. So last year I started wearing belts more, and I really do love what belts do for an outfit, so need to get some more of those. I am still struggling with my jewelry collection. I feel like just like what works for me, how to pair jewelry with different things. So definitely still growing my jewelry collection and experimenting with, different accessories in my outfits. And then a trend that I'm really enjoying is the bag charm trend, and I really like it because it's just like extra accessorizing, because it's accessorizing your accessory. I think it's so cute, and I like that you can make it what you want, because they do have like the more maximalist, like a bunch of charms on your bag. But even if you're like minimalist like myself, you could still do this, and just like a little cutesy charm, just 1 or 2, you're still putting in that effort to give yourself an extra accessory.
So here are a few accessories that I like, as well as some outfits that I feel like accessories were well executed. So with the white pants and the black bodysuit, adding a belt and the sunglasses and the bag really took this look up. And then the outfit with the scarf as a belt, I just think that's super cute. I love seeing people like use items in unique ways to accessorize their outfits. And then, of course, like I was talking about, the bag charms.
Rule number 7 is going to be to show skin strategically. So this rule is all about not showing too much skin at once to keep your outfits looking chic. And honestly, I never really heard of this rule, but I found myself like as of late following it. So I remember last summer in a video I posted, I talked about like if I'm wearing shorts, I try to wear something longer on the top. And to me, that definitely just made the look more put together when wearing shorts. So yeah, one way to implement this rule is if you're wearing shorts, maybe do something longer on the top. And another way that I was thinking to implement this rule, because I did get quite a few halter tops when I was shopping the Zara sale. So when I wear those halter tops, I will wear them with either jeans or trousers, just because with the halter top, I already have like my arms and my back out. So I would cover my legs with either long jeans or trousers.
So do you guys see how these outfits are just more chic? So the mini skirt and the blazer on top, the denim shorts with a button down. And then I mentioned trousers with like a halter top, But also think tube tops. So, with the tube top, your chest is out, your arms are out. Then you have your legs covered with your long wide leg trousers.
Okay, the next rule is to know the power of tailoring and fit. So unfortunately, not everything that we buy fits us perfectly, even if it is our size. So if an item is too long or too big in the waist or just not flattering when we try it on, you can literally change how that piece looks and how good it looks on you just by getting it tailored. I've gotten items tailored before, and honestly, I can say that it really makes such a difference when they fit me perfectly in the waist, when they are the perfect length. So I can see why stylists use this rule. And if you just think all of the fashion people you see, the celebrities, their clothes literally fit them so good. And that is literally probably why they look amazing in their clothes and amazing all the time. I've actually gotten into sewing recently, and at first I was just like, oh, I'm gonna learn to sew things, but then I was like, wait, I can tailor my own clothes. I shared in a video before how I tailored some pants that I got. So yeah, definitely just practicing doing that so all of my clothes fit me perfectly. And if you're looking for a hobby, honestly, even if it's just to tailor your own clothes, I highly recommend sewing. But if that's not your vibe, definitely find a tailor in your area. And if something doesn't have the perfect fit but you love it, you can literally take it to them and make sure that it does fit you perfectly. Rule number 9 is going to be to add a third piece. And this is another simple way to take your outfit from basic to stylish. Personally, when I think of a third piece, I kind of automatically go to a blazer, but this third piece could also be a vest, it could be a scarf, it could be a sweater, so how people wear a shirt and trousers and then a sweater over their arms. It could be a hat. So yeah, definitely just experimenting, putting something on, and instead of just wearing a t-shirt and jeans or a t-shirt and trousers, really thinking about what third piece you can add, and you will instantly see your outfit go from basic to elevated.
And these are all examples of everything that I mentioned that could be used as a third piece. So that sweater just over your shoulders, a blazer, a vest, or a scarf. I do love the look of the scarf tied around the neck, and that's something that I want to try. But also think about how she had her scarf in one of the previous photos I shared. That's just another way to add another piece.
And last but certainly not least, rule number 10 is that shoes make or break an outfit. So like accessories, I'm also focused on buying shoes over clothes this year, and I do think I have a pretty good shoe collection, but I do want shoes that are just more unique and make my outfits more interesting. I've literally always thought that shoes are the most important part of an outfit, and they can really change the vibe of your whole look. You can literally have on something so simple and a really nice shoe, and just like that, your outfit isn't so basic. So I would suggest that if you already have a good wardrobe, you have a good amount of clothes, you have, a good amount of basics and all of that, when shopping, focus on shoes. And then also when you're getting dressed, try to pair a shoe with your outfit that's kind of unexpected, and just see how it elevates and changes the whole vibe of your outfit.
And these are all shoes that either I have and they are my current favorites, especially for elevating a look, or shoes on my wish list that I think would be good for elevating looks, especially the floral ones as we move into the spring. And then you could absolutely never go wrong with animal print.
Okay guys, that is all 10 rules, and that is all I have for today's video. I'm going to put a list of all the rules that I went over on the screen so that you guys can jot them down, screenshot them, wherever you need to do to come back to them when you are practicing getting dressed or actually getting dressed, so that you can make sure you're implementing these things to elevate your looks. Let me know in the comments if you heard of any of these rules before, and if you were using any of them, and also any rules that were new to you and that you plan to try. Today, I just wanted to show you guys examples of these things, but I am going to be making more content showing you how I would implement these tips. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so that you don't miss that content. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.